coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. It's that time of the year for AGMs, and the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation recently reflected on its past 12 months. The Canadian Cancer Society is busy year-round raising awareness and funds for cancer research and other programming. Dust, mold, and other allergens are in abundance this time of the year and will increase in the coming months as the trees start to bloom for another season. Thanks for joining us here today. The Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation reflected on the past year during its annual general meeting. We have more in today's top story. It's that time of the year for AGMs, and the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation recently reflected on its past 12 months. As board members and other guests looked on, Executive Director Clay Thompson discussed some of the highlights for 2016. This included the distribution of over $2.8 million across the Southwest for equipment and furnishings, a good portion of which went to the Welcome Home campaign for the Meadows Long-Term Care Facility in Swift Current. And now with the province moving towards one single health authority by this fall, questions have arisen as to the future role of the Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation.
Business as usual, but as I said in my comments, I think that we'll be even more relevant as it applies to healthcare than we were yesterday. As important as I think our job is on an ongoing basis, it might even become a little bit more important as we move forward. And just my opinion, but over the years, there's been consolidations in different places that I've been where different offices are changed or relocated or right-sized or downsized or any variety of wording. And sometimes the outside of the wheels don't get as much attention as they used to, and it's our job then to make sure that that doesn't happen in the Southwest.
And as the foundation now embarks on another busy year of fundraising across the Southwest, including furnishing and equipping the new Leader Integrated Healthcare Facility, it continues to appreciate the support of its donors, as ensuring quality health care for all residents of Southwest Saskatchewan is and always will be at the forefront for the foundation.
We work in the Southwest Saskatchewan. We're not going to gather money to put a new heart monitoring machine in the cardiac center in Regina or Saskatoon or wherever it deems to be. We're going to keep our area strong. We don't want our residents having to drive 2 hours for what can be done locally. That's just not right, and we're going to do everything in our power to make sure that that doesn't happen.
The Dr. Noble Irwin Regional Healthcare Foundation was formed in 1999 and has raised over $26 million, purchasing numerous pieces of critical healthcare equipment and furnishings for healthcare facilities across Southwest Saskatchewan. For over 12 years, Southwest TV News has provided the visuals for the defining moments in our community. Support your community and help us to continue our work. Support our sponsors by watching the ads on YouTube and by clicking the ads on our website. Pennies per click, which will help us continue to bring you the award-winning news coverage you've come to expect from Southwest TV News. Cancer cases are on the rise across the country, and the Canadian Cancer Society continues to ask for your support through its annual campaign. The Canadian Cancer Society is busy year-round raising awareness and funds for cancer research and other programming. And during the month of April, daffodils are in the spotlight, representing a sense of hope and renewal, and part of the Canadian Cancer Society's major fundraising campaign for the year.
So this marks actually 60 years since the first daffodils were sold, which support the efforts of the Canadian Cancer Society. And funds have been used to increase the survival rate from 25% in the 1940s to over 60% today. So, that's pretty exciting. And we thank those people that have ordered flowers, the businesses and the individuals that have ordered flowers in the past and even this year. So one of the things happening closer to the Southwest is the selling of 50/50 tickets. So volunteers will be around in Swift Current selling tickets to friends and family, and tickets are $20 each, and half of the amount raised is going back to the winner. If all tickets are sold, the potential winnings could be about $35,000. They're on sale from April 1st until May 3rd. And if people want to sell tickets or buy tickets, they can call 1-855-725-0313.
Ziegler goes on to add that the Daffodil Campaign and other fundraisers throughout the year benefit cancer patients and their families as cancer rates continue to increase across the country.
It's expected to raise by 40%, so 40% increase in incidence of cancer by 2030, and which increases the demand for more research and more services. So now more than ever, we really need generous support of our donors.
More information on the annual Daffodil Campaign, healthy lifestyle choices, and cancer in general can all be found online. Market Square is a summer tradition in downtown Swift Current, and organizers are now searching for entertainers, food vendors, and artisans to be part of the excitement for the upcoming season. Contact Marlene today at 750-7888 and spend your Saturdays in downtown Swift Current this summer. Market Square, proudly presented by the City of Swift Current, Standard Motors, Innovation Credit Union, and Southwest TV News. With more dust and mold in the air these days, we take a closer look at dealing with seasonal allergies. Dust, mold, and other allergens are in abundance this time of the year and will increase in the coming months as the trees start to bloom for another season. And depending on the types of symptoms you suffer from, allergies can range in degree on a daily basis, with health experts offering the following advice.
So in the outdoors, certainly when we get into the warmer weather, a lot of what we call allergens or particles that could have caused allergy are kept under the snow or very much to the ground. But as the weather warms up, we get certainly a lot more dusts being flared up, and we're also walking a lot more out there and into grass and stuff like that. So certainly people who are prone to allergies will experience more allergies as the weather warms up. The other side of the coin is indoors. It's really important to do a good, carpet cleaning, because a lot of those carpets can harbor things like mites, which also promote further allergies. And same with any compounds that are causing allergies from the outside will be easily brought indoors now, with a lot more of that openness of allergies on the ground.
You can also take further steps in your home by using a vacuum with a HEPA filter and frequently changing furnace or air conditioning filters. And along with taking over-the-counter medications to help you deal with your allergies, there's a few other steps to keep in mind.
It's hard to minimize your time outside, but remember that when you are outside and you come back inside, you are carrying some of those allergy stimulants not only on your body but on your clothing. So it may be wise when you come in to have those clothes washed so that you can get those products off, and also for you to take a good shower so that you take the products off, especially when the pollen starts going around. A lot of people will have it in the hair and not even realize it, and so when they go to sleep, they are breathing in again the same products because it's right there in their hair.
More information on dealing with allergies are available through your local pharmacist or your physician's office.
Henry Richard, Provo, Russo, all those guys that had played.
He faced off against Pocket Rocket Richard.
Rocket Richard, he was the referee for the game.
Our line scored a goal. It was just boom. It was loud.
Yeah, it was a lot of good times.
Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at southwesttvnews.com. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.